How about that seat over there? Maybe you'll feel comfortable there. Of course, in a good way. Let's go home. Hey, sales department, is Howard here? The CEO!
Trouble Busters!
This is for you, boss. Oh, that must be... My name is Tom. I'm the CEO of an ironworks company, and today one of our major client companies named Kaisak sent me an invitation to a party that they're hosting. I'm sure it's really luxurious. I'm gonna eat as much food as I can. Is that... Who on earth invited him? Hello, Mr. Tom. Mr. Howard. That's actually a VIP exclusive table. Yes, and on my invitation it says... Huh? Who on earth let him sit at this table? We have a seat that's far more suitable than this seat. Huh? How about that seat over there? Maybe you'll feel comfortable there. Of course, in a good way. Is that even a seat? It's very classic and it suits Mr. Tom very well. I can feel the value in his seat because Mr. Tom would sit there. How wonderful! You can't make him sit there. It's fine. I can sit anywhere. Ooh, Mr. Thompson, we've been waiting for you. Here, we have the best seat in the room for you. But he's making it way too obvious. Don't mind him. Anyway, let's go get more food. He's so laid back. Will he not get it unless I'm even more clear about it? Mr. Tom, can I have a moment? Yes, sure. I'm sure you're not used to being in a place like this, so I suggest you consider what to do before you end up humiliating yourself at a scene like this. Huh? What exactly are you trying to say? A top-tier company is always updating the technology day by day to improve the operation, and yet your company does the same thing over and over every single day. What are you trying to get at? I mean exactly what I said. As we're updating our operation, we plan on manufacturing our own components in the near future, and we'd like you to support us through with that process. Manufacture your components? But it's not easy to mimic. What I'm saying is that all you have to do is provide the technology to us, so just do it quickly. Do it quickly? How could you even talk to your client company about manufacturing your own components? Don't you think you're being extremely rude about it? Oh, it's okay. We'll be willing to pay you some reward once you provide the technology. How about this much? What the heck? I can't possibly feed my employees and their families with a price like this. We're in a position to ask them to order with us, so I don't mind laughing off most of everything, but if he's gonna put my employees and their families in danger and take for granted the products that we take pride in, I can't ignore it. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters! Is that all you wanted to talk to me about, Mr. Howard? Huh? Well, even if you're not willing to consider it, I'm sure it's a matter of time before we start manufacturing our own components, so I hope you think about it carefully. Let's go home. Yes. Oh, are you already leaving? You haven't even eaten much yet. Goodbye. I guess it can't be helped. Anyway, I hope you make a wise decision. Hey, sales department, is Howard here? The CEO! What on earth happened? Stop playing dumb. Mr. Tom visited just now, and he told me all about it. Mr. Tom? Really? That's right. I invited him to the party, but I thought something was strange because I didn't see him at the venue. But it turned out that it was because of you. No way! Was my CEO the one who invited him to that party? Because of me? Wait, so were you also the one who assigned him to the VIP table? Yes, I was. No way! It was an appropriate treatment considering the amount of contribution and trust that Mr. Tom offered us. What the heck? Contribution? His ironworks company isn't even significant compared to our company. Even I, a department manager, am not allowed to sit at the VIP table. Hey, are you even listening? Yes. What on earth have you done at the party? And to add, I was told that you talked to Mr. Tom about how we plan on manufacturing our own components. Well, that was something that was on my mind for a little while now. But it's way too soon! Because you talked to him about that, Mr. Tom informed me that he's even considering withdrawing business from our company! What? Did he already make that decision in such a short time? No, I was just... Just what? This means that he's completely against the idea of having us manufacture our own components. How dare you act so rudely to him? Rudely? It wasn't like that. There was a reason behind all of this. I was acting for the sake of our company. What? Are you saying that what you've done was for the sake of the company? You're not even making any sense. What are you going to do if the trust relationship we have with Mr. Tom ends up being ruined? But sir, we're Kaisak, the top-tier company in our nation. Why do we have to be scared of such a small ironworks company? We're not being scared. We're conducting business with him. The component that Mr. Tom's company manufactures for us is the core component of our mainstream product, and you already know this. Mr. Tom's Ironworks Company and our company are two-in-one business. If in any chance they decide to terminate their contract with us, you have no idea how much loss our company would take. It's not nearly an amount that you alone can be liable for. Well, I completely understand that. However, just because the component that his company manufactures is part of our product, we can't really keep up with our dignity as a major company if we were to be scared of how his company would act towards us. If we don't do anything, we'll maintain a positive relationship. That's all we want. That's not enough! Because you being so laid back like that, they end up getting full of themselves. He might be acting all nice to you, but he was acting like a demon with me! That was because you were being rude! Sir, there will always be friction when revolution happens! Huh? What are you suddenly talking about? Sure, maybe what I've done may have been slightly rude. However, it was something necessary for our company to truly stand on our own feet. If we look at the long term, we'll get to save the costs and we can accommodate our own needs. It's called innovation. Now is the time to innovate, sir. Howard, what are you even saying? Why? If revolution was something that was possible, it would have been done long ago. Do you really realize the severity of this matter? Yikes! I didn't think he'd be so unwilling to listen. Maybe I should just ride along with him for now. If he kicks me out of this company before I bring a revolution, that's just a rebellion! Hey, why are you staying quiet? Are you thinking about doing something without my permission again? No, sir, absolutely not. I truly understand how significant Mr. Tom's Ironworks Company is to our company. I hope so, but Mr. Tom has already visited our company on a separate day just to express his thoughts on this matter. Do you even realize what this means? Yes. It means he's determined. Damn it, just because he's part of our mainstream product, he's getting full of himself. In that case, just to confirm, tell me what's the most important thing you should be doing right now? To have him change his mind from withdrawing his business from our company and to regain his trust, I will go visit Mr. Tom's company right now to apologize about my rude behavior. Well then, now hurry! Okay. Hey! Yes? Is there anything else? Make sure you buy some yokon from Shishia for a souvenir for them. Okay. Damn it. Why would I, the department manager at Kaisak, have to do something like this? I'm one of the chosen people who survived such a competitive society. Why do I have to walk through such a narrow road so carefully? So this is his factory. Huh? Oh, you're Mr. Howard from Kaisak. Huh? You're the guy from the party. What on earth do you want from us? It's nothing. Just let me see Mr. Tom. What do you mean, nothing? Considering what happened at the party, I need to hear what you're here for. Well, I'm here to, what? I hate how I'd have to explain to this guy. Why do I have to act all nice like this? I know I have such a better career than him. Oh, are you actually here to apologize? No, it's about the direction we'll be taking with our contract moving forward. What? Regarding what we discussed at the party, I decided to go out of my way to talk to him after giving it some further thoughts. Now let me in, it's about the contract. He chose to go out of his way to come visit our company on a separate day, and I need to talk to him in person about this. Okay then, right this way, please. Mr. Howard, thank you very much for coming all the way here to our office. And so, I was told that you wanted to talk about the direction you'd like to take pertaining to the contract. That's right. I appreciate you for taking the initiative to mention it. It's because you just wouldn't talk. This is enough. I'm not wasting my time being all indirect like this. This isn't suitable for me. So now can you cut to the point? To put it simply, I'm here to ask you to forget about withdrawing your business from our company. That's impossible. What? I mentioned this at the venue, but I have things to protect too. I could forgive most things, but the technology that we've established all along and the employees here can never be betrayed. What? But if you don't cooperate right now, you might end up with even worse tragedy! Huh? Like what? Our company is a sturdy, large, top-tier company. To an ironwork company like you, I'm sure we're the biggest business partner. If you were to cut off business with us, I'm sure you'll end up in a financial deficit. Stop getting full of yourself just because of the size of your company. What? We have trust and pride in the product that we manufacture. It's backed up with the surely reliable technology and the accomplishments. What exactly are you trying to say? It means that we don't have a reason to rely solely on your business. Stop putting on a front! Maybe you don't have to rely solely on us, but it still doesn't change the fact that we bring you large revenue! I won't deny that. Right? If you generate less revenue, you'll be affecting your employees, more or less. It's best if you decide to try to last your business as long as you could while you continue to follow the path of supporting us to manufacture our own components. That's only going to push back the problem to deal with, and it doesn't solve anything. Besides, you sound like you stand on a higher ground than us this entire time, but your company's mainstream product can't be manufactured if we decide to terminate our business with you. Is that what you want? Duh. Look, just like how you're choosing to work with us, it's also our choice whether to choose to work with you or not. Us too? It's not like we're just bluffing. I came here because I trusted your company.
What the heck is wrong with this guy? He's suddenly being all defiant.
Just because you make some components, you're saying whatever you want to say. But in truth, I'm sure we can figure everything out on our own when it comes to the technology aspect only. You're only making the components with some machines, right? I see. So even after all these things I said to you, you're still in that mindset. Mindset? What I said was everything. I could compromise if you at least had a sense of respect, but if that's the value you hold, we can't help you. You guys can go ahead and manufacture this component on your own.
If you still can't picture it even after everything that Mr. Tom has said, you might as well try it yourself. I'm sure you'll get what we're talking about.
You guys are the ones overestimating yourselves. Maybe you can't even imagine it, but being a top-tier company like us also means we have a lot of connections too. I'm sure without relying on your company, we could order the same components with other companies. We have so many companies to choose from. Do so then. We're not willing to work with a company who doesn't understand what we do. What did you just say? Then, I'm assuming you're not changing your mind about withdrawing from our company, but you'll refuse to support us? That's damn right. All right, we're done talking. Can you please leave now? We don't have all the time in the world for you.
Especially moving forward.
Ugh, damn it. The conversation didn't go well at all. He kept saying all the cocky things. At this point, that's enough. We don't want to work with a company like you guys. We'll do as we please ourselves.
He was like a storm.
I really don't know what he was here for. Oh well, we'll just do what we can do about it. Why is it that those bastards just wouldn't listen to what I was saying? Besides, we're the paying customers. But then, I can't just look the other way after what happened. I need to somehow proceed with having us manufacture that component before we run out of our current inventory. Sir, please let us move forward with having us manufacture our own components. Huh? What are you talking about? I thought you went to apologize to Mr. Tom. Yes, and it went extremely well. Huh? Then why are you talking about having us manufacture our parts? That's a separate topic. Either way, we'll be generating more profit if we were to manufacture it on our own. And when that happens, we can reconsider whether we continue working with Tom's company or not. If we're now back on good terms with Mr. Tom and we have that luxury, I guess it's worth proceeding with that project too. Please make sure you do it right. Yes, thank you very much. I'm sure you probably think that this was the punishment after what happened this time around. However, this is actually convenient for me this time around. And so, guys, there's only one reason I had you guys from technical department gather here, and that's because I'd like you to completely regenerate the component that's being manufactured at Tom's Ironwork Factory. I have the actual component here, and we have the newest technology and equipment here, so get it done quickly, guys. Okay. You have 1 month before the deadline, but how is the progress? Are you actually already done? Well... What? You haven't even come up with a sample? What on earth have you guys been doing all along? No, it's because Mr. Tom's factory's technology level is way too high. What? But we have the top-tier equipment with the top-tier technicians here. There's a problem with the patent, but even without that, its durability and the details are completely out of the ordinary. To be quite frank, it'll be impossible to manufacture something that's as good as this. What?
His company is just a town factory! Are you saying that we can't keep up with them when it comes to technology?
It'll take at least 10 years for us to catch up with them.
No way! Yikes, those bastards! Was that how good they were? Ugh, that must be why the CEO was always treating Tom as a top priority. Damn it!
I think the best course of action is to apologize to Mr. Tom about the situation and ask for his support once again.
I can't possibly do that. I still have more time. I don't care what the quality turns out to be. I need us to make this into shape for the sake of our own company.
No way! Good morning, Howard.
Oh, sir!
How is the progress with manufacturing the component? I believe you have a week left before you finish that product, right? I haven't heard any updates so far.
Well,
What's the matter? Is there something wrong?
Well, it's been going super well. There's absolutely nothing to report to you about.
Okay, then I'm counting on you.
Okay. Damn it, this is really bad. We're about to run out of our inventory, and it'll be a matter of time before he finds out. At this rate, I'll have to end my elite officer worker life. At this point, I'll have to go to Tom's factory and have him work with us once again. Oh, Tom, if you like, would you like to please sell our company your components again?
Why are you saying that at this point? You're the one who said you wanted to terminate our contract the other day.
I'm sorry about what I said the other day. That was my bad. I was taking your technology lightly.
Even if you say that at this point, we don't plan on working with your company anymore.
We have a meeting with our new client right now, so can you please leave now? What? Oh, please, I beg you, please. My company's in trouble if I don't do anything about this, so please, I'll do anything.
That's something you did to yourself. We don't plan on reinstating the contract. I would never know if you might just tell us that you changed your mind and that you want to terminate the contract again.
Oh no, what do I do? Damn it, this is really bad. What do I do? Hey, any progress?
Well, we tried to come up with a sample, but it wasn't even nearly good enough to be sold.
Damn it, we have no time. I brought some development fees, so can you do something about it?
This much? Didn't we finish spending everything that was allocated for this project? Are we gonna be okay?
Just manufacture a bunch of that sample or whatever you have right now, okay? All right, we've been somehow able to use it on our product, and we made it on time before the shipment. After everything, we never needed Tom's company.
Mr. Howard, we're getting all the products returned one after another. It's a storm of recalls.
What? What happened?
The quality wasn't up to standard after all. They're all defective products and we're getting so many complaints.
Oh, no way!
Mr. Howard, where are you going?
I'm gonna report to the CEO. You guys don't have to do anything about this, okay?
Oh, okay.
Just kidding. I can't possibly report to him about something like this. Before he finds out about this, I might as well quit this company. All right. At this point, whoever runs will be the winner.
I heard all about it, Howard. With so many recalls and complaints, our company is taking a huge loss.
I'm so sorry.
Apology isn't going to cut it at this point. Why didn't you say anything until now? If the development of the component wasn't going well, you should have known this would have happened.
It's because the component that's being manufactured at that iron make factory couldn't have been so detailed.
That's why I told you that you'd better understand the severity of the situation.
Yes.
Because of you, our company had to take a huge loss, and you're going to be responsible for this.
Responsible?
Of course! I'd understand if you had spoken to anyone about this, but you did this all on yourself!
What am I supposed to do?
In addition to having you liable for the damages you caused, we'll be suing you for bringing down the reputation of our company and also for manipulating the budget without permission.
What? No way! I was doing all of those things for the sake of the company, though!
Our company will end up bankrupt if we were to let you do whatever you want.
Please, sir, please forgive me, I beg you. If I end up being in debt, or if you end up suing me, my life will be over at that point.
No, I'm only going to do what's appropriate to protect my company.
Oh, no!
As a result, Mr. Howard ended up burdened with an enormous debt exceeding $1 million. Unable to remain at the company, he ultimately chose to resign.
My life is over at this point.
As for me, my company's technology has become recognized in the industry. Our business has become even more successful than ever. Trouble Busters!